Right next to the Penang Bridge, there's a piece of coastline that's been quietly transforming into one of the biggest waterfront developments on the island, the Light City. I was a Singapore Airlines cabin crew, delivering world-class service in the skies. I've seen some of the most beautiful places on Earth. And now, my journey continues, showcasing Malaysia's most luxurious properties. I'm Brandon Quay. Welcome to Atas Living Malaysia. Lightwater Residences sits inside the Light City. That's the second phase of a much bigger master plan called the Waterfront Penang. Spanning about 152 acres along the eastern coastline of Penang, right where Gelugor meets the start of the Penang Bridge. The first phase, the landed and low-rise residential stretch you might already know as the Light Point and the Light Collection, is done and has actually picked up a few international property awards along the way. The Light City itself is the core of the master plan. It's built around the Penang Waterfront Convention Centre, PWCC for short, with a retail mall, the waterfront shops, hotel and office towers, and residential towers all connected to each other. And that's really the pitch for Lightwater. You're not just buying a condo, you're buying into a piece of integrated city that's designed to have a mall, a convention center, and eventually an LRT station close by. The Mutiara LRT line has a station planned right at the Light City. Lightwater Residences is two towers, Tower A closer to the mall and Tower B. Each building is 34 stories high, sitting on 2.87 acres of land, with a total units of 262 and only 5 units per floor, making it a very low-density development. Residential floors start from level 7. Below that, level 1 to level 5 is car park, while facilities are split across level 6 and level 25. Level 6 is the podium level, swimming pool, jacuzzi, gym, games room, kids playground, barbecue pavilions, and landscape gardens. And right up at level 25, the sky level, there's a sky lounge, whiskey lounge, cigar room, private dining, sauna and wellness room, with the estuary and bridge as the backdrop. So essentially active and family-friendly activities down at level 6, and the more elevated entertaining focused spaces up at level 25. And right at the ground floor, there are 8 retail lots for your everyday living convenience. Completion is slated for Q1 of 2029. As for pricing, Tower A currently ranges from about 2.055 million up to 3.5 million for the standard unit types. When it comes to layouts, there are 3 main unit types here, Type A, B, and C. Type A is the 2-bedroom built up around 1152 square feet, priced from just over 2 million. This is the backbone of the project. On a typical floor of 5 units, 3 of them are Type A. So this is the layout you see the most of it in Lightwater. Type B is the 3-bedroom, ranging from about 14110 to 1570 square feet, depending on the stack. Only 1 unit per floor. Type C is also 3-bedroom but bigger, 1690 square feet. Also just 1 unit per floor, but it's the larger of the 2 3-bedrooms options. Every unit here is east or southeast facing, and they all come with unobstructed view of Penang Bridge. There's no facing here that looks inward or gets blocked by another block. This is Type A showroom, and I want to start at the corridor, because every unit at Lightwater Residences has its own private lift lobby. No shared corridors with your neighbors. So as soon as you walk up, this is your lobby. It's a small thing, but it changes how the whole unit feels when you come home. Follow me inside to the unit. And then this is what greets you when you enter your home. Just look at that view. So this is not the usual showroom that I see. I see a lot of sage green, olive colors and wooden elements in this showroom, with even brass colors used sparingly but tastefully throughout this unit. They're actually done by Steve Dong Design Group of Hong Kong. And if you're not familiar, they are one of the bigger names over here with specializations in hospitality and residential developments. Okay, another part of the show units that I quite like is this sliding door over here. You can fully open up the sliding door as the showroom is right now, and you can also close it up, fold it up like this. So with this, you can fully maximize your living area space. Open it up when you want everything to flow together, or close it off when you need to separate the space. Alright, let's go to the kitchen areas. On my left hand side, so this is the ovens, the hood and hob, and on my right, the fridge, the dishwasher, the sinks, and cabinetries, all already done up as it is when you move in. Over this side, we have the washer-dryer unit. Now let's go to the bedrooms. The unit here is designed into quiet zones and living zones, so your master bedroom is tucked all the way back. You won't get all the noises from the living areas. And what I like about this unit is that, unlike other 2-bedroom units, you get your guests get their very own powder room, so they won't have to go into your bedrooms to use your toilet. And coming over here, this is the +1 rooms in this unit. You can make it into a meditation room, a study room, or a small game room. Okay. Before you look at the master bedroom, this is the second bedrooms. All the bedroom here comes with its own toilet. The special thing about the units at Lightwater Residences is that you get a full height window from the floor up nearly to the ceiling, and all the views is looking at the gorgeous Penang Bridge view. Last but not least, let's look at the master bedroom. When you enter, your toilet is on this side, and you have wardrobes, quite many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wardrobes. And the best part of living in this unit, same as the other bedroom, the superb Penang Bridge view every day when you wake up. For the toilets, I want to highlight the brands used here. It's Villeroy & Bosch, Gerberit, and you have storage over here for both the mirrors, right? Quality marbles used throughout. For the shower heads, it's Grohe Spa, which is like the top of the line for this product. And one thing I noticed about this unit is that the tiles are huge. So this is one tile, the line starts from here and up here. So with these bigger tiles, there are less lines on the floor, giving it a more luxurious feelings to the whole unit. Alright, I'm at the Type C, 1,690 square feet showroom, 3+1 bedrooms. Same as the Type A, you get your own private lift lobby. It's the same interior design by Steve Leong Design Group, but you can see it's a proper step up with a more vibrant color throughout. And for the kitchen areas, now you have a separated light cooking areas and a heavy cooking areas separated with a door to keep out the oils and gas. This display pantry with the glass shelving adds a really warm feeling to the kitchen. And you get all the same appliances as Type A, plus a separate oven. Type A comes with a microwave oven combined, but here in Type C, you get a microwave and standalone oven separately. Size-wise though, this isn't dramatically bigger than Type A's kitchen. And one more difference, for this unit, you get a separate washer and dryer instead of the combo unit. Also for this unit, you get a powder room for your guests to use, the toilet. And this is your third bedrooms. Toilets for the third bedroom is actually across the room over here. So that's the not so good thing about the third bedroom, I think. This is your second bedroom. Second bedroom comes with its own toilets. And this is the study room. It's also slightly bigger size than the Type A study room. So if you want to make it into a maid room, you could put a single bed over here as well. Last but not least, let's look at the master bedroom. Coming in, your wardrobes are over these areas, together with your bathrooms. For the bathrooms, you get a his and her sinks, so something a lot of my Western customers appreciate. A nice bathtub, and a separate toilets and shower areas. This is the master bedroom, tucked at the far end of the unit, so it's genuinely quiet, away from the living and dining. Same floor-to-ceiling glass at the living room, so natural light floods in all day, and it's noticeably more spacious than the two other bedrooms. One honest note, the wardrobe space does feel a little tight for a master bedroom this size. Now, being around 1,800 per square foot, Lightwater Residences is definitely not for everyone. So who is it really for? Number 1, those who care about privacy. Every unit comes with its own private lift lobby and it's low density, just 5 units per floor. That's not something you get in most condos this size. Number 2, people who care about convenience. The mall is connected via a direct link bridge. No walking out into the heat, no crossing a road. If you're unfamiliar with properties elsewhere, this is exactly the kind of connectivity buyers actively look for. And number 3, you're getting a guaranteed sea view. Every single unit here gets a 180-degree sea view. Not some units, not the higher floors only, every unit. And it's not just the view. Imagine walking along the 750 meters waterfront promenade every day, or heading downstairs to grab coffee with friends at the cafes right at your doorstep. That's the everyday lifestyle you're actually buying into. So if the above points are what you really care for, then the pricing starts to make a lot of sense. I'm Brandon Quay. If you would like to know more about Lightwater Residences or schedule a viewing at our showrooms, just drop me a message. And if you like this video or videos like this, remember to like, subscribe and share to your friends. See you in the next video.